Anyway. Well, they said she's ready. Care to join me? Also, I'm not equipped for skinny pocket view, but maybe we can at least catch some audio.
You want to see the old pulley?
Oh, there?
Yeah, let me grab for it.
Got on hand there.
It's the most talked about chip of the year. A chip so cheesy, so jalapeno-y. It could only be called Lay's cheddar jalapeno.
This is the old pulley. This is the piece that presses on. That internal here are broken. So when you go to turn your wheel, at idle it works perfectly fine. But the minute you touch the wheel, it would stop the pendulum here. The pulley would keep spinning, but the innards would stop.
Huh. It's about as old as the truck, I guess.
Yeah. Let's see your shoulder. I'll put a few seconds there.
By the way, Don, I have good news again. What's the good news? Mary's dying.
What?
That's good news?
Absolutely.
And the doctor feels that I should sell it to you. Well, won't Mary need a nice place in the country to recuperate? Maybe it's your idea. With the Surgeon General. By this plan, there will mildly chance to sell. Listeners.
Thanks.
Oh. There you go. Any more issues, just let me know. Okay.
Right. Key in it there,
right?
Yeah.
You sure?
Help it go.
Good, bud.
Have a good. Did we get any good audio? Look, they had to give dude a mask because I walked off without my mask. Did you guys hear any of that? He showed me the old pulley. I was halfway thinking about asking him, like, hey, can I have that? I got about 4,000 people that'd like to see it. I don't hear that squeal. It don't sound like I'm standing on a nest full of rats anymore. Up you go. Oh yeah. We can turn this motherfucker now. Right on. I don't think there's anything pertinent on there that you shouldn't be seeing. Steering feels like it's hard to turn, like it is binding, because it was, man. 59.99, 68.52. Anyway. We're back. Oh, listen at that. I don't hear anything, do you? That's nice, I like it. You see that little yellow part? On the old one, when you would turn the wheel, the outside of the pulley would spin, but that little yellow part that's spinning, it would stay still. And I guess old Bill was right. That's what caused that spark this morning. But also, can you see the amount of grease and shit down there? That is the last place you want to have any sparks. And I also learned that, can you see that little bit of leaky coolant looking stuff right in that valley right up there? You might think that's the water pump leaking. You might think that, wouldn't you? But can you see those metal lines right there? Those metal lines rust out and it drips right down onto the water pump and causes it to run down over through there. So I don't have a leaky water pump. I have some leaky line type dudes. Alright, man. I dig it. That runs so much better. Do I sound happier? I feel happier. I think I'm happier. I had big plans on running out to the yard this morning and just scrapping all them bicycles and getting me about $14, but at least now we can tomorrow, and we can do it in a safer type of manner. Thank you. I appreciate you telling me the yard looks better. I think it looks a little better myself. I hadn't cut that thing in about 2 or 3 months, but it had been so dry out here that the grass really wasn't growing. But then all the leaves fell, so we kind of had to. Speaking of leaves falling, we need to get in there and clean that cage out around that pump so it don't burn the pond pump up. Although we do have a couple of spares over there. Somebody was asking about the sneak. Yeah, the sneak is still snaking around out there. There's my rubber tree. I actually think I would like to have more rubber trees. I want some more. Actually, I want all kinds of rubber bushes. Maybe some rubber vines. Hey, look at my fish. Uh-oh. Are you gonna eat me? What? What? You did? He's stuck in a well? Let's go get him. So basically what this means, right, is our pump, it said on a piece of paper it was nearing end of life. But did you die? See, it wasn't really dead, was it? It was just nearing its end of life, kind of like myself. So, all we really needed from the beginning was that pulley. We could have had the old pulley pressed off and a new one pressed on, and that would have been a whole lot cheaper than $700 fucking dollars. You're probably going to tell me that's the case, but I really wish you wouldn't, because it makes me real fucking depressed. And also, I wanted to ask, I don't know, Mr. Burt or any other mechanics we have in the house. Are you out there, Big Tim? What about them transcooler lines? Now, it's like a metal steel type of line, and they've got some little rubber sections cut into it there, like maybe where it was leaking before. Well, that's leaking again. Now, if the engine's off and everything like that, there's no pressure on those lines, right? Like, I can just take one of them little coppery, plumbery type pipe cutter things, and I can cut that steel line and replace it with some rubber transmission type, fuel-y type line. Am I correct? Because I don't want to go pay nobody. I can't go pay anybody hundreds of dollars to replace anything else, let alone something that's just like, you know, cut and tape and paste. What is it? Just some rubber lines and some hose clamps. I think I can manage that. So my question is, transmission cooler lines, are they under pressure if the engine is off? And the rubber line, if it's okay for a section of it, it's okay for the whole damn thing, right? Like I can cut out 3 rotten feet of it and replace it with the rubber hose. Am I not mistaken? Am I mistaken? I don't know. Why am I asking you? I'm a mechanic. It used to be funny. It's not funny anymore. It's not $700 worth of funny, man. I'll tell you that fucking much. Welcome to the Foot and Steering Wheel channel. I seen a comment. Somebody was saying that I don't respect people and all I show is my feet. Whatever, dude. Anyway, hey. While I was without a wagon this morning, I was kind of piddling around. And I piddled around with making this magnetic tripod. It's not really a tripod. It's more like a camera on a stick with a magnet on the end. Yeah. I gotta run to Walmart. And then when I get back, I thought maybe we could crawl under here and try to do something with that sway bar link. That's kind of not so linky. Maybe we could make it more linky. Look at that. Oh, that's nice. Okay, again, I want to say thank you for all the help in procuring a fixed wagon. And I won't say that I'm dissatisfied with the service I received at the repair shop, but I will say I'm not completely satisfied. I think that they obviously should have seen that pulley was bad. I mean, you can't tell me you took that thing off and put it back on a new pump and didn't know it was bad. I mean, if you were gonna, hit me for it, just hit me for it from the start. Why? I mean, all you did was make extra work for yourself as well. So, but yeah, that sway bar link is still popping and cracking a little bit. I showed you that the other day, I did believe, so we will replace that before we have any inclement type weather. And I gotta go to the store. But I just want to say thank you again. That turbo whining. All feet, all steering wheel, all the time. I guess the moral of the power steering pump story is I've always told you I was an idiot. Do you believe me now? Jesus Christ. I hope Taco don't leave you in the back of his van forever. $115. Damn, I'm getting fat. Scrappy bits. If you think I'm picking them up and carrying them home, you're out your damn mind. Somebody give me a ride.